Just Thrive. So it was amazing in improving my digestion. That was great. Like I could eat a full meal and I could still walk around and do things. When normally, because of my heart condition, when I after I start eating, I'm done for the day. That's why I do OMAD, one meal a day, where for like 3 hours I eat at night all at once. Because if I eat lunch or breakfast, then I'm just done. Too much blood to the gut, not enough to my heart, and then I get hypoxic pain. But Just Thrive would have been amazing, but it caused me the worst insomnia ever. Like I tried going down to 1/10 of a capsule in the morning with a bulletproof coffee, decaffeinated, and I still couldn't sleep. And even when I did sleep the next day, it was like I didn't get real sleep, and that continued for like almost a week. Like this, Just Thrive is very powerful. It's as powerful as a drug. Okay, it has healed people's guts and saved them from IBS and Crohn's disease and all sorts of things. Like Just Thrive is a miraculous supplement, but keep in mind that you should start with a very small dose. If you have any issues with insomnia or ADHD, if any sort of unique biochemistry, especially like me, you know, if I had taken that drug for, if I just thought, oh, this is just like detox effects, and had taken the full dose for a week straight, I could have put myself into sleep psychosis, which is a point where you're so sleep deprived that like you're blackout drunk and you just act crazy and insane. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Like it's risky, but just I mean, it's got like 95%, 90% positive reviews on Amazon. I'm one out of two people on Amazon that reported negative effects. So if you're going to take it, just start by, I would say, opening up the capsule and just taking like 1/10 of the capsule. Then try taking 2/10, if you're okay, 5/10, then up to a full capsule, just to see if you're sensitive to it or not, if it works for you. Because if it works for you, it will be miraculous. Your gut health will be 1,000 times better. But if it doesn't work for you, it might ruin your gut biome in such a way that you'll have permanent damage in terms of your ability to sleep. Like, it took me a while to be able to get a full night's sleep like I used to after I tried taking one capsule Just Thrive and didn't sleep an entire night. Then I started taking 1/4 a capsule a few days later, and then I tried 1/10 of a capsule 1 days later, and it didn't matter how small the dosage, it still fucked my ability to sleep. I mean, it made my digestion absolutely amazing. It was miraculous how well I digested food. Like, I felt more energetic after eating than before eating when I took Just Thrive. So if it wasn't for the insomnia issue, Just Thrive would have been one of the best supplements I've ever found in my entire life. But that's also why I'm being careful with Bacopa, because I bought this online, but then I started doing a little more research this morning, and I found out that there are a lot of people who take Bacopa and they can't sleep and get very lethargic and lose all motivation. For example, quote, the longest I've ever been able to take Bacopa was about 2 months, and this is all from Reddit. You can find a lot of people on the subreddit Nootropics. Look up Reddit and any supplement, and you'll find a lot of good information from people who try out all sorts of different supplements. So I'm going to quote this one guy. The longest I've ever been able to take Bacopa was almost 2 months. This is due to constant fatigue and lack of motivation whenever I'm using it. I ultimately had to give it up completely and just accept that it wasn't worth it. And here is the original question from the thread. Has anyone else experienced extreme fatigue on Bacopa? I suffer from atypical depression, which predisposes me towards fatigue anyway. Bacopa has been instrumental in getting me to sleep over the past 6 days, but I'm pretty incapacitated the next day in terms of motivation. If I combine it with anything else that lowers cortisol, e.g., cyprophedidine, my limbs feel like concrete. So apparently, and then that's just two people saying they have fatigue. For some people, Bacopa helps you sleep. For some people, it's stimulating. They can't take it before bed. They have to take it in the morning. Um, it has such different effects on different people. For some people it's stimulating. For some people it makes them drowsy, so they take it before bed. Um, for some people it makes them feel amazing times, 10,000 times better. Their improved cognition, improved blood flow, all sorts of health benefits. But the question is, why are people having these negative reactions? It might be because the Bacopa is negatively interacting with the medication they're on, or because of all the toxins that are in our body nowadays. Um, that might play a role. I mean, Bacopa has been used in Ayurvedic medicine for thousands of years and known to be safe. So I'm wondering why a lot of people are reporting taking these supplements, these capsule Bacopa, and having all these negative side effects. Is it poor quality in terms of the brand? Are there some brands that don't cause any negative side effects for people because they extract the Bacopa right, and there's a lot, and maybe it's just a lot of brands who don't um, do the process of extracting the herb and putting it into a capsule correctly, because obviously in traditional Ayurvedic medicine, when you take Bacopa, you're taking the leaves and the stems and all that in its natural form, and perhaps there's just something problematic when you put it into a capsule. So yeah, be careful with your biohacking. If you're a beginner level biohacker, don't start with any supplement that is known to have like negative side effects. You want to educate yourself a lot more about supplements and about biohacking before you start playing around with stuff that could potentially damage you. Like, I can tell you which supplements are completely safe to take and almost no one has negative side effects with. For example, krill oil, extremely rare. 99% of people have positive side effects. Um, Vitamin D, obviously. But obviously, you want to get your blood test for that done if you can from your doctor to get your blood level of vitamin D optimized. Um, then valerian root, lemon balm, passion flower, chamomile. I use those herbs and they've changed my life. Like, I don't get anxiety anymore thanks to valerian root, lemon balm, passion flower, and chamomile. I made a video about that. Those supplements are you don't see a lot of people reporting negative side effects, but there are some things like JustThrive and Bacopa that are highly dangerous. So you need to do your research. You need to see what people on Reddit are saying. You need to read the Amazon reviews. You gotta listen to the experts like Dave Asprey, Benjamin Greenfield, and functional medicine doctors. Nootropics Depot, nootropicsexpert.com, selfhack.com, and don't start taking on a bunch of new supplements at once. Add one new supplement to your regimen once per week, so you can see what the results of that supplement are. If you start taking like 5 new supplements all at once, like 4 of them could be improving you, and 1 of them could be dragging you down. But overall, you feel better. But you don't realize that 1 of them is having really negative side effects and is actually not compatible with your biology. So safety is so important with things like JustThrive. It can be, like I said, it can be a miracle for some people, and for other people, it can be an absolute curse. And I am just so saddened that I had a negative reaction to it, because if I could have that sort of digestion that I had on JustThrive without the insomnia, my quality of life would be 1,000 times better. It would be so beneficial for my heart to be able to digest things more efficiently, because when I eat a lot of food, I have to lie down because so much blood goes in my gut, and it's so hard on my system to digest food, and I don't have a good digestive system. And the healthier your digestive system, the healthier the rest of your body is, obviously. Everything's interconnected. That's why, it's called, one of the alternative forms of medicine is called integrative medicine, because it's all integrated. And also functional medicine and integrative medicine are 2 things that when you're looking for a doctor, you want either a functional medicine doctor or an integrative medicine doctor. They both actually look at the root causes of the disease rather than just giving you drugs. And they know about supplements, they know about lifestyle changes, they know about health.